The following telefilm is inspired by a true story, an actual case from the files of unsolved mysteries. In the interest of privacy, some of the names have been changed.
She says yes, he says no. She says goodbye, oh no, baby, please don't go. Can we stay? She says okay. If we say what we mean and mean what we say. Oh, baby, just tell me what you want. Oh, baby, tell me what you need from me. 'Cause we got to keep our love alive. Keep it falling, falling down below. 'Cause where there is truth, love survives. And in the end, maybe that's all we need to know. Come to me. Please don't deny me. 'Cause we got to keep our love alive. Keep it from falling, falling down below. We've got to keep our love alive. Come to me. I want you to find me. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the heart of Louisiana, all the way to the Windy City, my baby cousin, Terry Devereaux. Not bad, Peanut.
Too kind. Eric.
Hey, Terry, you were great.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you could make it.
Can I buy you a drink? Or dinner?
Oh, thanks, but it's late and I'm beat, and we've both got to be up early.
Don't duck me like this. Now, you owe me better than this.
Eric, please. That dog, don't hunt. I don't owe you. Look, we were friends at work. We dated some. It didn't go anywhere, so we're friends again. I hope.
I don't see it like that.
Well, I wish you'd try to, because that's the way it's got to be. Look, you're a nice guy, Eric. I really like you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Dr. Keller, please call your page. Dr. Keller, please call your page. All right, and
Hey, Eric, these seats free?
Sorry, man. I'm kind of waiting for somebody.
Oh, okay.
What's his problem?
I don't know. Needs his space, I guess.
Well, hang on, you guys. Be right back. Hey, honey.
Hi, Bill. You leaving?
Yeah, I gotta hurry. Assisting Carter on a tricky little laparotomy.
Do well. I'll see you tonight.
Yeah. Take it easy, okay? Bye.
Oh, not again.
You been robbed?
Yes. Like I have time for those lines.
Oh, come on. They go fast. It's Renee, right?
Huh.
Yeah, I heard you were out for a while, but I'm glad to see you back.
Thanks.
Were you sick?
No. Actually, I had a miscarriage.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I guess I'm just taking it harder than I thought. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you with this.
No, it's no bother. Hey, you know, you're right about these lines. They're ridiculous. You want to just sit for a while? Okay.
Excuse me.
Isn't your husband a resident here?
Yeah, Bill's in his last year. So, we thought the time was right. I got pregnant on the first try, and everything was going so well. I wasn't very pregnant, but still you wonder, where did that life go?
No, don't torture yourself. That's a mystery you may never know the answer to in this life. Personally, I know it's corny, but I really believe that everything happens for a reason. And one day, we'll have all the answers.
That was the one and only real conversation I ever had with Terry Devereaux. We didn't know each other very well. We worked in different areas of the hospital. So when everything started to happen, I couldn't help but ask myself, why me?
Keep it from falling down below.
Just a second.
Who is it?
Oh, hey. I wasn't expecting you tonight. I'm afraid I'm running late.
It won't take long, Terry.
But I'm really in a hurry.
You take 5 minutes.
I'm singing tonight. You'll pay for this.
Bill?
In here.
I am so beat. Hope we can face that taco joint again.
Ta-da.
So beautiful. This is nice. We haven't had a proper meal together in ages.
Yeah, I worked my fingers to the bone.
Oh, how did it go with Carter today?
Fantastic. When I was done with the procedure, he gave me one of these.
Really?
Really? Granted, it was a little hard to see above the mask, but
yeah, I bet it was.
he did. I swear he did.
You may just get that job on his service.
Maybe I will. Oh, that guy wants $1,200 to rewire the house.
Yeah, we can't afford that.
I know. You okay?
I'm dizzy.
Better?
smell smoke, do you?
No?
This street needs to be kept clear for emergency vehicles only.
Anybody in here? Look around, man. What do you got? I don't know. Take a look at this.
Okay, what have we got? Where are we going?
Third floor, victim's a white female. Looks like an arson case.
She 20, 25 years old. Just a kid, for God's sakes. I want a statement from the guy who called in the fire. Where he was when he saw it, why he was there. Get a shot in here. I want the same from the first fireman on the scene. I want to see it exactly the way they saw it.
Joe, looks like she was a nurse.
Charlie, get over to Lakeshore Medical Center. Secure the possessions of Terry Devereaux. Take care of it yourself. It's critical. No mistakes.
You got it.
Joe, look at her neck.
Strangled.
I guess. Then stabbed, then burned. On top of what looks like rape. Unbelievable.
What a waste.
Coroner's in the hall, Joe. You want him to come in and take the body?
Send him in. Get tickets for AS. See if you can come up with a little black booklet for any names with the initials AS.
Maybe there's a Rolodex.
Gentlemen, it's time to put this unfortunate lady to rest.
Oh, you are so spacey tonight. Renee? Are you okay?
Oh, I had the most awful images in my mind.
Of what?
Of men's faces, darkness.
Were they people we know?
No,
What were they doing?
I don't know. They were just, making everything dark. It was really scary.
Honey, it's your body telling your mind time out. It's stress. You got a demanding job, a miscarriage, money.
You think?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh. Morning. Are you okay?
Oh. Why don't we go outside for a minute?
Okay.
Didn't you hear?
No, what happened?
Terry Devereaux was murdered.
Oh my God.
Hey, Renee. Mrs. What's-Her-Name would like to know if she's gonna have her therapy now.
Can't you see that I need some time?
Heck's her problem.
I just told her about Terry.
Oh. They were friends, or?
No, not really, but I think everybody's upset.
Did you hear what happened to Terry? I heard about it on the radio coming in. The apartment was on fire. She was stabbed.
Somebody told me the police are coming here today.
Help me, Renee.
You gonna sit, Renee? Renee?
Why don't you come outside with us? Can I get you some water?
I'm all right. God, who could have done this? You've got to find out who did this to her, and you make sure he pays.
That's my intention. I won't forget Terry, I promise you that.
She had the sweetest, most wonderful voice. I got a tape of her outside in the car. I'd like you to hear it.
A note was found in Terry's apartment. Get tickets for AS. Now, those initials mean anything to you?
AS. Aerosmith, the band. They're giving a concert next week.
Check the ticket office. Maybe she paid with a credit card. Was Terry having a problem with someone? Any enemies that you knew of?
Enemies, no. Everybody who knew her loved her. She was so special.
The evidence indicates that she let the attacker in. She knew him. There must have been somebody.
Okay. She did have boyfriend problems. It's because they all wanted to marry her after the first date.
Can you give us some names?
Sure. Eric Sylvester. He works at the hospital.
You gotta stop making those heartfelt promises to victims' families.
No, I don't. That guy was grieving hard. He needed to hear we were going to help him.
You just about guaranteed when we break the case. What are we, ruthless? You can't warranty police work.
Maybe I should think about a career change. Hello? Hello? Hold on. You're breaking up. Can you hear me? There you go. All right. Thanks.
Well?
Forensics couldn't get any fingerprints.
Off anything?
Water and smoke damage wiped everything clean.
Told you shouldn't make promises.
I investigate 35, 40 murders a year. But I think I reacted to Terry Devereaux more as a parent than as a cop. I couldn't help thinking it just as easily could have been my daughter who was murdered or who could have been next. Not finding Terry's killer was never an option for me. If I can have everybody's attention for a minute, I'm Joe Stahula. This is Larry Efron. We're the homicide detectives investigating the murder of Terry Devereaux. We know you have important work to do here. But the only way we can hope to solve this case is from some clue you might have.
And we'll be asking some of you to be available for questioning over the next several days. But if anyone thinks of something that might be able to help us out, please let us know.
Do you have any suspects?
Right now, we do have some leads, but obviously we can't disclose them. All I can say is, whoever committed this crime is an extremely dangerous individual. So you dated on and off for about 6 weeks, and then the relationship ended. How long ago?
3 weeks.
And was the breakup mutual?
Not really.
Not really. I keep telling the wife, please don't answer me, not really. I don't get this expression. Is it yes, but with a hint of no, no with a smidgen of yes?
She broke up with me.
I need to know where you were the night of the 23rd.
I went to dinner at my brother's house. I was there all night. Look, detective, I could never hurt anyone like that. Especially not Terry.
I understand. Okay. Can I get his number, your brother?
Sure.
Hold on a second.
Look, I don't believe it. That's a cop. Looks like he was questioning Eric.
Eric? No way, that dog don't hunt.
Why did you say that? Renee?
A what?
What you just said. That dog don't hunt. Terry always used that expression.
She did?
For a minute, you sounded just like her.
Renee, Pediatric Recovery is looking for you.
Okay.
Hey, am I right? You haven't treated anybody on this floor yet?
Look, Nate, I'm sorry. I don't feel very well.
We're all upset about Terry.
Yeah, well, that was terrible, but we can't let it affect our work. We all have jobs to do.
Look, Nate, I'm gonna call downstairs for coverage. I really should go home.
No, Renee, that's really not an option at this point. My patients are waiting for their therapy.
But Nate...
Look, I will call respiratory. I'll try to find you some coverage. In the meantime, could you just please get started?
Fine. That's good, Mrs. Beebe. It's fine. Good.
Hey, Renee.
Don't touch me!
Sorry. No, sorry. I just wanted to say sorry about before. What is the problem?
You're the problem.
I don't get it, Renee. The guy's not new. You worked with him for a while. What's the problem?
I don't know, Bill. It just makes my flesh crawl. I keep seeing these things in my mind.
Like last night?
Yeah, but worse. I keep seeing these hideous images of Terry Devereaux's murder.
Okay, that was horrible. Everybody's shaken up about it. It's normal to imagine the details you've heard.
Well, what if I haven't heard any of these details I'm seeing?
Then it's your imagination. Working on the story you heard.
I even thought I saw Terry today in the lounge.
Honey, it's a big deal. Your co-worker was murdered. Trust me, you're not going crazy. Honey, are you still up? What is it? Renee. What's wrong? What's wrong? Shh. What's wrong, honey? Renee.
I'm not Renee.
Stop it, Renee.
I'm Terry Devereaux. He killed me. The police don't know who he is. You have to tell them.
Good morning, Chicago. The traffic and weather report is run.
Oh, God. How are you?
Not good. I feel almost hungover or something. in your clothes.
Honey, I don't want you to get scared, but something happened last night. You had some kind of cataleptic seizure.
What?
At least I think that's what it was. And then when I went to touch you, you went all rigid, and you seemed like you were going to be all right, and then you started screaming. Look, whatever it is, we'll take care of it. I want you to get a complete physical.
What do you think's wrong with me?
I'm not sure. You told me you were Terry Devereaux.
Oh my God.
It won't take long, Terry. Just take 5 minutes.
Oh my God, it was you.
Excuse me? Hey, I want to talk to you.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, how you doing? Wait!
Leave me alone!
Renee! Just tell me why you said that!
Hey, Renee, calm down. Calm down, what's wrong?
I can't,
What is it? Here, come on. My goodness. What happened to you?
You're never gonna believe this. Adam Schuster just followed me off an elevator and chased me up the stairs.
What? Why?
He's a maniac.
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Well, should we hear?
Morning, Claire.
Morning. Yeah.
I think he's the one who killed Terry.
Why on earth? Where did you get that from?
Nowhere.
Renee? Tell me. What did you hear?
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. I keep seeing the murder in my mind. Visions of it. And Adam is there and it's horrible what he's doing to her.
Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm not getting this. But do you think you're psychic or something?
I don't know. I can't explain it.
But Renee, you were barely friends with Terry, right? Okay, so why would this be happening to you?
Jenny, I wish I knew.
All people, Adam Schuster. I can't believe he'd be a murderer, right? He's just such an ordinary guy.
No, he's not.
Retractor, please. I'll need wet laps and have your suction ready.
Easy does it.
Doctor, her blood pressure's dropping.
How fast?
80/60.
I'm having some problems ventilating her.
There's not much bleeding.
78/54.
I'm cutting back on the anesthesia.
68/40.
Still ventilating poorly.
Dr. Carter, the diaphragm is pushing down. Could this be a tension pneumothorax?
He's right. Get him a number 16 angiocath set. Good work.
Hey, Doc.
What's up, Joe?
I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by to see if you had the
Devereaux results on the table behind you. I'm not entirely sure the ink is dry.
Huh? What? Oh, it is.
How's it going?
It's going. Come Could be better. We had one suspect, but it was the victim's ex-boyfriend, and his alibi's stuck. I was hoping maybe you had something.
A little surprised, maybe. She wasn't raped.
Well, we'll keep that under our hats, won't we? Anybody else know that? He's our man.
I'd say so.
Thanks, Doc.
All right.
Hi, honey. What's up?
I don't know. I love my job, and I love you.
Oh.
You know what else?
What?
We're going out to dinner tonight. Someplace nice. We deserve it or what? Don't answer that. Just be there.
Man.
Hey.
Hi, Renee. Nate Bradshaw spoke to me today.
Oh. Talk about jumping the gun. I was just a little tardy making my rounds.
No, Renee, this is about Adam Schuster. It seems Adam is very upset. Nate actually had to talk him out of filing a formal grievance. He thought best to speak to me unofficially first, and maybe we could clear it up. Adam says you refused to work with him. Is that true?
No.
He says you went so far as to tell one of the other nurses that he killed poor Terry Devereaux.
Is he now spying on me? Okay, look, Donna, the truth is, I don't like him. He's strange. He followed me. He literally chased me up a flight of stairs.
He did? Did he threaten you, or was there physical contact?
No, he never caught up to me.
How long have you been having problems with him?
With Adam? I guess ever since Terry Devereaux was murdered.
Nate really likes this guy, Renee. Do yourself a favor. Try to find a way to get along with him.
Honey, I'm home. Guess where I made reservations? Give you a hint. You want to wear that cool dress? The one with the straps? What's wrong?
Hideous headache.
Oh, what happened? Schuster again?
Yep. He got Nate to talk to Donna about me. I really think they're gonna fire me.
Ah, to hell with them if they do.
Well, you're feeling awfully confident about this job.
Yes, in fact, I am. Knock wood.
Honey, I'm beat. I'm just gonna go upstairs and lay down. Sorry about tonight.
Don't worry about it, honey. Renee? Honey? Renee, look at me. Leave her alone. Please. Go away.
Did you call the police?
Renee.
You know I'm not Renee. Why won't you help me?
What do you want from us?
You have your life. But mine is gone.
Tell me what you want me to do.
Go to the police. Tell them Adam Schuster killed me. Make them punish him.
Happened again, didn't it? Oh, God, I'm feeling like going crazy.
More than I am.
What did she say?
She told me to tell the police who her killer is. She said he's...
I know who he is. Adam Schuster. I'm just gonna talk. I got the feeling we would have been good friends. I'm really sorry you died. What happened to you? But we're not friends. I can't make them believe me. You should find somebody else.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I'm just looking for the workup on Renee Perkins.
You didn't order these tests, did you, Doctor?
No, I'm her husband.
Yeah, well, normally these are only released to the attending physician.
I promise I won't tell if you don't.
I can keep a secret.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, it's me. Great news. All your tests were normal.
That's a relief.
What's wrong?
Well, if it's not a medical issue, then what is it? I'm gonna call you later.
Is your friend a member of the church?
Yes, she is. But she's not active anymore. I think she regrets that now, especially with all she's going through.
I don't know much about possessions beyond the church protocol. It requires a battery of tests, medical, psychological, and then if the person gets a clean bill of health, I believe a board meets to see if an exorcism is necessary.
An exorcism?
Oh, yeah. Does it trouble you?
Father, has anyone ever been possessed by a good spirit? I mean, it isn't always a demon or a devil, is it?
Well, I never thought about it. I suppose it's possible, but then again, why isn't it at rest in heaven?
Maybe it needs help. Maybe if the person possessed did what the spirit asked, maybe it could rest.
I'm afraid I'm outside of my realm of experience on this.
Well, I've wasted enough of your time. Thank you, Father.
Is there something more you'd like to talk about?
No, I don't think so.
I'll pray for you.
Thank you.
Pizza.
They told me you'd be here.
Hey,
your
Phil,
face.
how's it going, man? How's the wild and crazy world of the surgical resident?
I can smell the finish line.
Oh, I hear you. You doing the interview thing?
Oh, yeah. How about you?
Nothing but Capital District Psych Center, Denver Psych, and Boston General all in 1 month.
So, I actually wanted a consult.
Delighted.
It's a doozy. These people I know, really steady, down to earth, normal, having a rough time. The wife believes she's been possessed by the spirit of by the spirit of the nurse who was murdered.
Oh yeah? Wow.
The husband has actually witnessed these possessions.
How many have there been?
2, and they're uncanny. Some cataleptic symptoms, stiff limbs, tremors. Her voice even changes. No, thanks. The dead woman was from Louisiana, and during these episodes, the wife, well, it just isn't her. It's someone else's voice coming through.
Okay, this is great. I actually attended a lecture on this.
Possession?
Of course not. Multiple personality disorder. Episodes of so-called possession are commonplace in third world countries. Findings suggest that possessions have much in common with multiple personality disorders.
It's not multiple personality disorder.
You seem pretty sure of this.
Wrong age, wrong history, wrong person. Does not fit the profile.
Well, how else do you explain it?
Milos, we're doctors. Don't we witness the inexplicable time and again? Patients who should die, according to every scientific fact available to us, and they don't. They heal by themselves. Patients we raised from the dead with electricity, for Pete's sake. Isn't there room in our universe for this?
For possession?
You're home early.
I absolutely don't want you to see any shrinks. They'll wrap you up in a tidy little package and you'd never get out.
So what are we gonna do?
Just pray it's finished.
Bill, it's not gonna stop. Not until we do what Terry asked. Go to the police and tell them Adam Schuster killed her.
No, never happened. No way.
Why not?
Are you kidding me?
Just answer my question. If we both think it's true, why can't we go to the police?
Because the whole world will say you're crazy, that's why.
Well, I'm not entirely sure I care.
Well, you will. People will never look at you the same way.
Or is it they won't look at you the same way? Poor Dr. Perkins married to a Looney Tune?
You're not funny.
I'm not trying to be. I mean, you're worried about appearances.
Of course I am. How else do people judge you?
Bill, this is too important.
No, I'll tell you what's important. 8 years of our lives. We've worked and struggled and sacrificed, not to mention assumed heavy debts. Also, I could have this career.
I know all that.
And now, when we're a heartbeat away from the payoff, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to throw it all away by making public jackasses of ourselves with a story ripped from the headlines of the Inquirer that we will never live down.
This is not just your decision.
Renee, we don't even know for sure Schuster did it. Maybe the ghost is lying or confused.
You're forgetting. I saw what happened too.
Okay, you saw it, but you can't prove it. We don't have the kind of evidence the police need to make a case. What can we give them? All we can do is ruin ourselves. Why?
2 reasons. It's the right thing, and Terry Devereaux is not going away until we do.
It's supposed to be my day off. All right. Good night, Helga.
Dr. Porter to urology. Dr. Porter to urology. Nurse Hansen, ER stat. Nurse Hansen, ER stat.
Hey, Renee. How are you? How are you feeling? Are you good? Are you feeling better?
You're in my way.
It's okay. What's your hurry? Let's take some time. Talk to me. What? I mean, you're perfectly willing to talk about me. Right? So listen, why don't you just calmly, to my face, tell me what your problem is? What did I ever do to you?
Not me. Terry Devereaux.
You are nuts, you know that? I don't know, Renee. I'd be careful, you know. They're gonna lock you up or...
They're gonna lock you up. You're not gonna get away with this.
Hey, bitch, what was that just now? Now, you threatening me?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Nate.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, Nate, I think I might just need a minute, all right? I might just step outside for a bit, if that's okay.
Sure, you're not feeling well?
I gotta...
What the hell happened to you?
Forget it.
No, come on. Tell me, what's going on?
I don't want to... It's Renee.
Renee? What the hell is her problem?
I don't know. She used to be fine, you know? She used to be normal and then...
Normal? She's a menace.
Listen, this is no big deal, okay? It isn't. But the only thing that worries me, and I don't even like to say this, but do you think that she should be dealing with patients when she's behaving like this? That's all. Listen, I gotta go. Don't say anything, all right?
All right, you take care.
Renee, can we talk a minute?
What's up, Donna?
The stakes are getting pretty high in this game between you and Adam.
I don't understand.
He says you slapped him. Nate said he saw the handprints on his cheek. That's 6 weeks suspension pending a hearing without pay.
Donna, I need my job. We need my paycheck.
Well, I want to back you up. Just tell me it's not true.
I can't.
Renee, why?
Yeah, the big one for the dolly. Watch it. Yeah. Watch your door. Keep coming now. That's a good angle. Drop your head.
Hey.
How you doing?
Better when I'm done here. What do I do with this? How do you wrap up a life?
You remember how they lived. You learn from it.
Hey, Bill. Bill. Hey, I wanted to pick up on a conversation the other day. That was Renee you were talking about, wasn't it? I apologize. It hit me later. My professional enthusiasm overwhelmed what's left of my sensitivity. I'm sorry. What is going on?
Oh, I already told you. It was like walking into the Twilight Zone, man.
Can you think of what could be troubling her? Stress? Trauma?
No, we both been worried about money. And last month, she had a miscarriage.
Ah, well.
Yeah, if you'd seen what I saw, you wouldn't be saying, ah. Anyway, I got a brand new problem now. She wants to go to the police.
Oh, no way. Well, you're not going to, are you?
I don't want to.
You don't sound very convincing. Come on, buddy. You gotta ask yourself, are you ready to sacrifice your career?
I'm talking about my wife, man. No, it's my wife's peace of mind.
Stahula, Evanston PD called. A couple out there want to discuss the Devereaux case.
I love when the Dodgers come to Chicago. That's a rivalry.
Well, I hope you like it
Fans
strong.
are nuts. Oh, not for me, thank you.
Thanks. Please, have a seat, Detective.
Thanks for calling in. I appreciate anything you have to tell me.
Well, let me just start by saying we don't want to have to testify. I mean, go to court.
Oh, we want our names kept out of this.
Yeah, I understand that.
Okay. Detective, have you ever had any experience with the supernatural?
No.
And this is going to sound crazy to you.
You know, police work, you learn to keep an open mind. So, go on.
Well, we think what we have is genuine information about your case, but it's come to me through, I guess I would call them visions, and then 2 episodes of spirit possessions. Mr. Stahula, we aren't kooks. Bill is a surgeon, and I'm a respiratory therapist at Lakeshore. We did not ask for this to happen to us.
I believe Renee was possessed by the spirit of Terry Devereaux. She identified herself. Renee spoke with an accent, Southern, Cajun.
You heard her say this? You didn't see anything. You heard this?
Yeah, absolutely. She said that the police weren't on the right track. She said that the killer is a nursing assistant at Lakeshore, Adam Schuster.
Adam Schuster.
This just doesn't feel right. Renee, maybe we should just apologize and back off here.
Dr. Perkins, I find this very interesting. You know, I don't mind telling you that this has been a tough case. So, please go on.
Well, there isn't much more. It's just, there's something I read in the papers that isn't right. He didn't rape her. He just arranged her body to look like rape.
Joe, listen to me. Do not type this report up, Joe. We do not have to go on record with every fruitcake who calls in to report the Martians are landing on Lakeshore Drive.
Larry, they gave us an AS we missed.
Joe, what if this 1,000,000-to-1 snowball's chance in hell, when pigs have wings, loser tip, turns out to be the real thing? What if Schuster is AS and did the crime? If you make this a part of official record, you're going to look like an idiot.
All right.
Thank you, Jesus. Now what are you doing?
Making it unofficial. Memo to Captain Kirkwood from Joe Stahula. You aren't going to believe this one.
Well, I'll be.
What's up?
Schuster lives 2 blocks away from Teresa Devereaux's apartment. And he's got a rap sheet.
Yeah, sure. I understand. April 23rd, I was right here watching the Cubs game. I never missed one. Yeah, that's right, huh, Yvonne?
That's right.
Yes, it is. I remember because it was the next day that we found out that Terry was murdered. So that kind of, thanks, honey. That kind of imprints things on your mind.
You recall who won that game?
No, you see that? That I forget. You remember that, Yvonne? Who won that Cubs game?
Beats me. I hate baseball.
There you go.
What is it with the women? Every time I sit down and watch a game, without fail, my wife suddenly needs the lawn mowed or a faucet fixed. It's got to be done right now. Yvonne, when's the baby due?
Any day now.
That's terrific. We'll call you if we need you again.
Anything you need, you let us know. It's a shame about Terry.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What's going on, Adam?
Some police investigation. Gotta ask questions. I worked with Terry.
But were you here that night?
Well, where else would I be?
Well, you're almost never here at night, Adam.
What, am I lying now?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, to Yvonne, you don't sound that confident.
I just think that you're not telling me something.
Well, then you think too damn much.
Don't be mad, Adam. I hate it when you get mad at me. Please?
Please.
Adam.
What? What? You make me mad. Oh, and there. See, and now you don't like it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Look at you. You're as big as a house.
Thanks.
Come here. Listen. You know that I'm going to take care of you, right? You know that I'm always there for you. Right? Well, I expect the mother of my child to stand by me. Huh? I can't hear you, Yvonne.
Right, Adam.
Renee didn't tell you she's been suspended?
She didn't mention it. What was the reason?
She slapped Adam Schuster. The woman is completely unstable.
Nate?
Did either of you ever notice any problem between Adam Schuster and Terry Devereaux?
Oh, absolutely not. Adam is no murderer. That's great. Fine. Thanks, Kat. You know, his girlfriend's expecting. The guy is working overtime just to provide for her and the baby. He's even moonlighting.
Oh, yeah? What's he doing?
Electronics. He put himself through night school, repairs TVs, VCRs, stuff like that.
So the voodoo lady is ticked off at Schuster for some damn reason and gets him arrested.
But why is she ticked off in the first place?
Because the ghost told her he was the killer? Come on, Joe.
You know that Terry Devereaux's TV was on the fritz.
What am I missing here?
The guy said Schuster's been moonlighting as a TV repairman. Maybe that puts him in her apartment.
Now, that's what I call a stretch.
Maybe. So?
No, this is fine. Just think it's 307, all right? Hey, we need to talk.
Yeah, what's up?
It's Renee. She's at it again. She contacted the police. She told them that you killed Terry Devereaux.
What?
They were just here talking to me and Donna Larson.
What did you guys say to them?
She's nuts. I can't believe that she called the police. She is out to nail you.
Hey, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. All right? Shut up. Okay? All right?
Come home
No,
any minute.
Renee, listen. Focus on the business, okay? Now, you created this problem for yourself. Because you came after me, and now look, you see? Here I am, right? Now, what I want you to tell me is just what you told the police, that's all. What did you say to them, Renee?
What you did to Terry.
Where did you get that from? Talk to me.
She told me.
What?
Terry told me.
You are crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what they think, so you don't have to worry.
Listen to me. From now on, you keep your mouth shut about me. Right? We'll see ya. Renee? You there?
Renee.
Why won't the police arrest Adam Schuster?
Please go away. Can't you see what you're doing to her? She can't take any more of this.
Renee wants to help me. Why won't you?
We tried. No one believes us. Don't you understand? It's not our fault. No one believes us.
I have evidence. Go to the police. Tell them he stole my jewelry and gave it to the girl.
The voodoo lady to see you.
Excuse me. Mrs. Perkins, how can I help you?
Adam Schuster broke into my house. I was alone and he threatened me.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Perkins. If you file a complaint, we'll be more than
I
happy to...
want you to arrest him for killing Terry Devereaux.
We can't build a case on what we've got.
I can give you proof. Adam stole some jewelry from Terry and he gave it to his girlfriend. A sapphire ring, some gold earrings, and an Art Deco-style black onyx pin with diamond chips.
This information about the jewelry, did this come to you in a vision, too?
Does it matter? Look, I believed you when you told me how badly you wanted to catch Terry's killer. I still do. That's why I'm sure you're gonna follow through with this no matter how crazy it seems. Do you really want to wonder for the rest of your life if you had it in your hands, by some miracle, to do the right thing, and you just let it go?
Good afternoon, Mr. Schuster. I was wondering if you had some time to come to the station with us and answer a few more questions.
Am I under arrest?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Step in. Hey, Yvonne? What? I'm gonna go down to the station. I'm gonna help out the detectives here. I'll be back soon, okay?
Okay.
Where's your other guy?
He's going to ask Yvonne a couple of questions. Why don't we go ahead?
Did you need something?
As a matter of fact,
Yes. I wanted to ask you if Adam had given you any jewelry recently.
Am I gonna be in trouble?
Listen, I hardly knew Terry Devereaux, all right?
The problem is, I have different information.
Huh.
We have a neighbor that says he saw you around Terry's apartment.
Oh, yeah, 6 months ago, maybe. 6 months ago, I might have bumped into her on the street, helped her bring some groceries upstairs or something, you know.
Well, if it was 6 months ago, there'd be no reason to find your prints up there. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some fingerprints, see if they match up with the set of prints we found in her apartment.
Yeah, fine. That's good. You should do what you have to do.
We will. Tell me about your TV repair business. Terry Devereaux's TV was out of order. Come on, Adam, we know about your moonlighting.
Oh. Okay, let me think. All right, I see. Yes, I think I might have been there more recently. I was gonna fix her television set, and she was gonna give me some comedy club tickets instead of paying, that's right.
Was that around April 23rd?
Yeah. Yep.
What happened when you went to fix that TV?
Well, I didn't have the right part, and so I left. And then I forgot all about it, and I never came back. And that is the God's truth.
Who told you about her jewelry?
I don't know anything about jewelry.
Sure you do.
I don't.
Try to remember.
You got a minute, Joe? We got Yvonne waiting.
Gotta leave you for a few minutes, Adam.
You got Yvonne, what do you got Yvonne here for?
We think she's material to the investigation, but don't you worry about that. We'll take good care of her. We're highly respectful of expectant mothers around here. You need anything?
Huh?
Cup of coffee?
No, nothing. No, I'm fine. Can I talk to you, Vaughn?
Maybe later. He admitted to being in Terry Devereaux's apartment the night of the murder.
Oh, he's waiting for us.
Hi, Jeff. I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for coming down.
Sure thing. You ready?
Yeah.
Yvonne, this is Jeff Devereaux, a relative of the victim, Terry Devereaux.
Hello. I'm very sorry about your loss.
Thank you. Ma'am, you'll forgive me for asking, but why are you wearing my cousin's earrings? The ring. It's Terry's too. Terry's.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
It's all over, Adam. One of Terry Devereaux's family members identified the jewelry box that you gave Yvonne. 2 pair of earrings, sapphire ring.
Well, I bought that jewelry from a guy on the street.
Do you have a receipt, Adam?
Well, no, they don't give receipts.
Hey, come on now. You're pushing it, Adam.
You lied about being in her apartment.
You lied about the night of the 23rd.
Which Yvonne corroborated, am I right, Joe?
That's right.
Which could make her an accessory after the fact. I think it would be pretty sad to have a baby born in lockup.
Hey, Hey, Yvonne is... She didn't know anything about it.
About what, Adam? Terry Devereaux's murder?
Yeah.
Are you ready to talk about it, Adam?
Yeah. I killed her.
Why did you kill her?
I got a kid on the way. I needed the money. I was going to rob her. Hey, everybody knew that she came from money. You know, she was loaded. So I go to her place. She wasn't gonna let me in. I guess it wasn't convenient. Like what, I'm some kind of servant, I guess. She's better than me. Anyway, I talked her into it. And she let me in. You know, she's standing there in her expensive dress and... Oh, and whatever. I got a kid on the way. I didn't rape her.
Yeah.
That's great news. Congratulations. Yeah, and thanks a lot. You too. Bye. It's over. Schuster confessed.
Thank God.
We were told there wouldn't be a trial. Adam Schuster would be sentenced, and that would be it. Renee was asked back to work, but decided to take a little more time off, and I focused on finishing my residency. We'd done what Terry wanted, and I thought it was all behind us.
I need to talk to you two for a minute.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how's it going?
Schuster just withdrew his confession. Damn. You want to tell me about this, Detective? Not a welcome surprise.
I don't think you have to worry about it. It's just a memo.
You think the defense won't see through that? They'll accuse you of trying to hide it, and I can't help but think they'll be right.
Hey, Orgain, we handed you a confession. This case is a slam dunk.
We have some serious probable cause issues. You can't make an arrest based on this kind of information.
We know that. All we did was bring him in to talk. He was arrested after he confessed.
This, along with all the other paperwork, was just subpoenaed by the defense. It's part of the official record now. That's how it came across my desk. Otherwise, I probably would never have seen it. Am I right, Detective? You were trying to hide it.
Not really.
Not really. Well, now I have to prove to a jury beyond a reasonable doubt that Renee Perkins was possessed by the spirit of the victim.
They made it perfectly clear they want to be kept out of it.
Oh, yeah? Tell that to the defense.
Evening, Detective. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you. Thanks. How are you?
Good. Yeah, we were
Hello?
kind of surprised when you called.
Who is this?
Brings you out here.
You
Why
could
did you
say
get my
if you
number?
want to.
No, I don't. I don't have a comment. Detective? That was a reporter. Could I comment on my role in the case against Adam Schuster? He said Schuster's recanting his confession. He's claiming he was coerced.
His lawyers got to him. I know this has been tough on you, and they're probably going to ask you. Well, you can expect a subpoena. You're going to have to testify.
Oh, Bill. I'm so sorry.
Come in.
Hi, Dr. Carter.
Hello, Bill. Have a seat. I called you here today because of my respect for you as a doctor. I wanted to let you know personally, we've decided to go with another candidate for the staff position.
I see. I think that's it. I think that's it. Earl, get a shot of him coming in the driveway. Come on.
Stay with me, Joe.
Dr. Perkins.
Dr. Perkins?
Dr. Perkins. Dr. Perkins, has your wife had any visions concerning the outcome of the trial?
Do you belong to any religious cult, Dr. Perkins?
Have you tried any hallucinogenic drugs?
Dr. Perkins, these are questions we have. Dr. Perkins, one question.
Do you have any comment at all for us? Get a life. Can you believe these people? I'll get it.
No, honey. No, it's probably just a crackpot or reporter. Or both.
Didn't get the job.
Oh, Bill.
Carter was a gentleman about it. At least I didn't get a form letter in the mail.
It's because of me.
It's a trial.
I'm so sorry.
Renee, the defense is going to use your testimony to try and get the jury's mind off the real issue of the record, which is the fact that Schuster confessed. One thing I absolutely have to know without ambiguity. Do you plan on sticking by your story?
Only if they still require the truth, Mr. Orgain.
That's all I need to know. Mr. Schuster, could you tell the jury how you knew Terry Devereaux had not been raped when the police did not release that information?
I didn't know that.
But you said in your confession, and I quote, "I just wanted to make it look like a rape. That's why I moved her legs apart."
Oh, well, the detectives there, they wrote that confession, and I just signed that.
So your testimony is now that you lied when you made this statement?
Well, the detectives threatened me, sir. They told me that if I didn't sign the confession...
Mr. Schuster. You answered my question.
Okay, sorry.
Mr. Smith?
Adam, would you tell the jury, why did you confess to the murder of Terry Devereaux if you're an innocent man?
Well, Yvonne, she was about to have our first baby, and the detective said that she would be arrested and that our baby would be born in jail if I didn't sign that confession.
So you were forced to sign a false confession?
That's the way I felt, yes, sir. You know, I would have confessed to killing Kennedy or whatever if they would have promised to leave Yvonne and the baby alone.
Thank you.
You may step down.
Thanks.
Detective, would you tell the jury what happens to evidence seized or arrests made in the absence of probable cause?
Becomes invalidated.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
It becomes invalidated.
Detective Stahula, was Adam Schuster a suspect in the murder of Terry Devereaux before Renee Perkins told you her story of having visions and being possessed?
No, he was not a suspect until I got a tip that he was in possession of the victim's jewelry.
Well, that's Very good, Detective. But would you be good enough to tell us where that tip came from?
Renee Perkins.
And did Mrs. Perkins say that that information came from Terry Devereaux?
Yes, she did.
And Terry Devereaux's been dead for what? 4 weeks now?
Yes, that's true.
I'd like to direct your attention to a copy of Exhibit C. A memo from you to your supervisor, Captain Kirkwood. You did write that memo?
Yes, I did.
And it describes your first meeting with Renee Perkins, is that right?
Yes, it does.
Allow me to read the first sentence. And I quote, "You aren't going to believe this. Detective Stahula, do you believe in ghosts?" Now, Mr. Bradshaw, you've worked with both the defendant and Renee Perkins for over 2 years. You know them pretty well. Do you believe Adam Schuster provoked this incident?
Oh, no, I was shocked when she slapped Adam. They'd always worked well together. That is, until her miscarriage. Maybe she was just jealous.
Gain was right. I'm the one on trial. Mr. Gain, how do you think it's going?
Stahula's testimony hurt, didn't it?
And our real Achilles heel is yet to come.
You mean me, of course.
I'm afraid so. Look, all the defense has to do is hang the jury. And all they need to do that is one juror who doesn't buy into the spirit world. Odds are they'll find one. See you tomorrow.
Boy, that's very interesting, Dr. Perkins. Very interesting. Can you tell us, has your wife ever been possessed by any other spirits?
Of course not.
She hasn't, for example, been possessed by the spirit of, say, Elvis or Jackie O or Jimmy Hoffa?
Objection, Your Honor. He's harassing the witness.
Your Honor, we need clarification. The rest of us are unschooled in the mysteries of the supernatural realm.
Can you tell us why you consulted a psychiatrist and why your wife underwent these extensive neurological tests?
We wanted to find out why Renee was having these, well, what was the cause of what was happening to her.
And did you find any psychiatric or medical explanation?
No. Renee is as normal and healthy as anyone in this courtroom.
I call Renee Perkins. So it's your testimony that during these possessions, you were completely unconscious.
Yes.
Mrs. Perkins, do you think it's fair to take away a man's freedom based on supernatural testimony that we now find out you didn't even hear?
Objection, Your Honor. It calls for speculation, and he knows it.
Sustained. Relax, Mr. Smith.
Mrs. Perkins, did you tell the police that Adam Schuster killed Terry Devereaux?
Yes, I did.
And did you base this conclusion on your alleged possession by the spirit of Terry Devereaux?
Not exactly. I also had visions of the murder.
Visions. And did these visions come to you after you saw reports of the murder in the news media?
Yeah.
Thank you. No more questions, Your Honor.
Mr. Orgain?
Mrs. Perkins, could you put the fragments of your visions together and tell us what you saw?
Yes. I remember seeing Terry look through the peephole of her door to see who had rung her doorbell. She was dressing for her nightclub performance. I remember seeing her in a blue satin dress. Adam was standing there. She told him through a closed door that she was in a hurry, but he said he only needed 5 minutes of her time. So she let him in. He attacked her right away. He threw his arm around her and strangled her. They struggled, but it was no use. He dragged her into the living room and choked her until she was unconscious. He left. And he came back with a knife.
Do you need some time, Mrs. Perkins?
No, I'm all right. He stabbed her. He dragged her body into the bedroom. He ripped her dress. Took some time positioning the body to make it look like she had been raped. Pulled the mattress on top of her. He doused it with lighter fluid that he had brought in his toolbox. Took a lighter from his pocket and held it to the mattress. And then he set me on fire.
Mr. Schuster, take your seat. Take your seat. Continue, Mr. Orgain.
Mrs. Perkins, what exactly did Adam Schuster's lighter look like?
It was copper, an alligator with emerald eyes. To light it, he flicked open the mouth.
I'd like to introduce Exhibit 42B, a lighter found in Adam Schuster's apartment. It is a copper alligator. It has emerald eyes, and you light it by opening its mouth.
Adam. Huh? Adam. Hang in there. We're almost home.
You don't know what I'm going through in here.
That jury's on our side. I feel them pulling for us.
Hey, listen. I saw Terry Devereaux in that courtroom today.
No, Adam.
You stared right at me, Dennis!
Adam, calm down.
Take it easy.
Calm down. Remember, I was there. I didn't see her. No one else saw her. It's all in your head. Now listen to me. They're very good people working hard for you. I need you to fight a little longer with me, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Hang in there. Get a good night's sleep. Then we'll celebrate.
All right, let's go.
Hey! Hey, you get away from me!
Hello.
Hi, it's Joe Stahula. The jury's gonna reconvene tomorrow morning, 9 a.m.
Really?
See you there.
Okay, thanks.
Has the jury reached a verdict?
No, Your Honor. We're deadlocked.
Are you close to reaching a verdict?
I don't think so, Your Honor.
Miss Foreman, I want you and your fellow jury members to go back into that jury room and work until you reach a verdict. Now, I know this isn't going to be easy, but this is a very high profile.
He'll pay for this.
And under the circumstances, I don't want to put this court through that case again.
I want you to plead me out.
What?
Mr. Smith,
I want you to reinstate
your
my
client
defense.
feeling ill?
Do that.
Mr.
I
Smith?
won't do that. No, he's fine, Your Honor.
Listen, I did this thing.
No.
I did this thing. I'm guilty. Okay.
Just hang in with me. Stop.
You're my
Stop
lawyer.
it.
You do
Stop
like
it.
I
Don't throw it away.
I want
Don't
order in
do
this
it.
court. Mr. Schuster, you will deeply regret any further outbursts in this courtroom. Mr. Schuster, do you understand me?
You say it, Dennis.
Mr. Schuster, I will not be ignored in this courtroom.
You say it, Dennis, or I'll say it. I'm guilty.
What did you say?
So I killed Terry Devereaux.
Your Honor, my client wishes to apologize to the court and to reinstate his confession. My client pleads guilty to the murder of Terry Devereaux.
I'll be damned.
The media went crazy. It was all over the Chicago News and even hit Newsweek. They called it the Voice from the Grave case. Some of the guys in the department still razz me about it, and I always have the same comeback. So how do you explain it?
Voice of an angel. May she rest in peace.
Amen.
Join me this Friday for our regular edition of Unsolved Mysteries. Here are some of the great stories coming up in May. When her home was overrun by a pack of unknown intruders, a teenage girl was plunged into a nightmare of psychological terror and afflicted with a peculiar case of amnesia. Welcome to the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. Many believe that when the tomb of the legendary King Tut was opened in 1922, a deadly curse was unleashed on all who entered his sacred crypt. Last January, a cab driver was hijacked and turned into a human time bomb as part of an insidious robbery scheme. For tobacco heiress Doris Duke, an extravagant life ended in a bitter dispute over control of her billion-dollar fortune. A dispute now inflamed by accusations of foul play. And on the island of Puerto Rico, reports abound that a frightening and mysterious beast is on the loose. Tune in, Fridays at 8, for Unsolved Mysteries.